Well, the Tour de France has dramatically evolved over the years, and Stuart O'Grady, we're not going to mention his age, but he's been to a lot of them, so I think he knows it firsthand how things have changed. Now, you guys have got this year a special catering truck / restaurant. We've got it here behind us. We're going to have a look through that in a moment. You can actually draw some comparisons to what it was like in the past. You know, this thing's amazing.
Yeah, things have changed just a little bit, I guess. Well, 15 years ago, teams were lucky to have a truck. You know, we used to go to the stage starts in a little camper. You know, you'd be fighting for space. Now I think we could, you know, it looks like a Formula One pit lane. Every little town we come into, we've got 2 buses, trucks, cars. And yeah, this is the new addition to the Leopard Trek family. Let's go check it out. Well,
we look like we are inside a room, a restaurant, but it's actually just the back of the truck. The whole thing, what happens here? Why is it so wide?
Just one of those, I don't know, special trucks that open up. So there must be a little button somewhere and it just doubles in size. So it goes from a normal sized truck to a nice big room. And it's pretty cool. I mean, we've got more than what we need here. We've got, well, first of all, we've got the race route, which isn't a crowd favourite really because none of us really want to know where we're going. But it is actually nice to know where you are in France when we sit down at the table because normally we've got absolutely no idea. A couple of pictures of, you know, Fabian because he likes having a look at himself, and a good picture of Andy going for it.
What is the real reason, I guess, behind, you know, preparing your own food and making sure it's all clean, food poisoning, all these sorts of things, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about having a nice big shiny truck that looks cool. You know, nutrition's become a huge part of cycling, probably all kind of sports, but you know, there's a lot more science in nutrition now. You know, it's not just a plate of pasta and a steak. Mate, you know, Nicky, our chef, comes up with some dishes and some ingredients I've never even heard of, but he tells me they're good for us, and you know, they can explain why they're good for you. But again, you know, one of the main things is we do go to a lot of small hotels all through France, and some of the kitchens are as old as France itself and haven't been cleaned since World War One. But it is about hygiene, making sure that we don't get sick. You know, one bit of gastro or one bad coffee from a dodgy machine, you know, and there goes your Tour de France. So, you know, there's a lot of money gone into this truck, but it's all about keeping the riders 100% healthy. Nicky knows I love my steaks. Last night, I reckon it was as big as my torso.
Yeah, just like...
But I punished my way through it, didn't I?
Went for a run and found the biggest cow I could and just like kicked off the head, like roundhouse kick, and then cut out the back and served it. So
I'm sure that bit will hit the news.
Yeah.